Hello there, my beautiful friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me in this collective space. So thank you, everyone. Now, if you are here, it's because you're meant to be here. You're here to receive a message from Lilith today. Now, Lilith came to me in a dream 2 nights ago, and I wanted to share with you this dream. So I was in a desert city, I believe, and the building that I was working in, I was at work in my dream. This building was made out of clay, and the flooring was marble, and outside was desert. It was like sand as a floor, as the streets. And I felt anxious in my dream because I kept coming out of the building to look to see who my next interviewer was. And I knew it was a woman, and I can see her walking in the distance, and she was wearing a black robe and half of her face was covered. So I could only see one of her eyes, and she was well known in the city. So I felt this fear around her because I knew she was coming for me. So as I'm looking at her in the distance, all I see is black smoke behind her. So I run back into the office and I'm trying to get prepared, and I ask the staff when this woman comes in to let me know if she even comes in. Then I run outside and look again. I see her getting closer and closer to the building, and I run back in. And finally, one of the staff say to me, "Ria, she's here." So I feel that she was coming in looking to find a job. This is how it felt like. And you know, when I was looking at her outside, I thought it was Medusa. I felt the energy of Medusa, or even Kali, goddess Kali. And just trying to figure it out. I was a little bit confused in the dream. And as I approached her in the waiting area, she took on a completely different entity. It was a different woman in the room, very polished. She had like 2 braids on the side of her head, and her hair was tied back. And I look at her and I say, "I'm sorry, but we're actually not looking to hire anyone in the office. I appreciate you coming in, and if there is anything available in the future, I will definitely call her." And she says, "That is okay. I filled out a form. I wanted to give this to you so you knew who I was." And I looked at the form, and on her name, it said Lilith. That was the only thing written down. And she's looking directly at me, and I look at her, and there's almost like this understanding between each other of who she is, and her awareness around me understanding who she was. And she gave me a CD cover with a CD in it. And she says, "I want you to read what is on the cover." So I looked to read. There was an affirmation on it that said, I am reclaiming my power. I am standing in my truth, and I fear nothing. So I feel this is an affirmation that I meant to share with everyone. I am reclaiming my power. I am standing in my truth, and I fear nothing. So she says, "I want you to share this with everyone." She hands me the CD and she says, "Thank you." And she walks out. And she leaves. There's no problem there. And then I go back to the office to sit down to look at the CD. And all of a sudden, one of the women come running out, and she says, "This woman actually punched the receptionist in the face." And I go up to the front, and I see the woman's face is all gone black. I don't know what that part of the dream actually meant. It feels like a darker energy. But I felt a lot of light, even though there was smoke there, even though I was seeing owls, I was seeing ravens, I was seeing wolves, even serpent. And the serpent energy, when I left the office, when I went outside of the building, there were serpents everywhere. Okay, so I feel this is the energy of fear in the air right now, especially with world events and things that are happening in our lives, even fears within ourselves that hold us back from actually stepping into our full power and co-creating our desired reality. So I feel Lilith is here to share messages. And when I actually opened the CD in my dream, these were the card decks that were written on that CD. So I knew exactly what card decks to use in today's reading to bring you some messages. So I'm going to first start with some gifts. There are some gifts that are being activated. Being brought into, like your gifts being brought into awareness, where you're understanding, okay, this is a gift that I have, and to strengthen them and actually apply them and practice them in your life. So I'm going to pull 3 of these today, okay? So the first one is star seed energy. You know you're a star seed. And Lilith is here to help you elevate and actually shine this light in the world. You're a part of the star seeds here, everyone. So your message today is you possess many special, unusual, and sometimes supernatural traits or abilities which assist you in your life's mission. So I feel that Lilith is here to activate all of us. I feel there's lights turning on, and this light is coming through the smoke and the darkness. It feels like everything is dark, and through that darkness, you are meant to shine your light. And I feel you're really intuitive, and I feel you have a clairvoyant gift, a gift of clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentient, right? A clair energy. So once again, you possess many special, unusual, and sometimes supernatural traits or abilities which assist you in your life's mission. I feel you know that you're a star seed, and Lilith is coming to you today, calling you because there's something that you are meant to do here on Earth. So we've got some cards that fell out. I'm going to go ahead and use the ones on the top here. Warrior. So spirit warriors. This is an energy you are being called to rise up in your life and step into your power as that warrior. So the message here is a unique spiritual gift that involves a heightened ability to pray and act with power and passion. Nothing and no one can stop you. So once again, a unique special gift that involves a heightened ability to pray and act with power and passion. Nothing and no one can stop you. Okay, so these are powerful cards here, everyone. And look at this underworld. So she is definitely coming from the underworld. It's a darker energy. So some of you are going to be inclined to do shadow work, to dive into the darker, more shadow aspects of yourself and work and balance these energies. Okay, so the message here is there's an underworld inside of you that resonates with darkness, a potent power of birth and death, generation and destruction. So some of you might be feeling this energy, and whenever I feel this energy coming, it feels almost like it's detached. It feels like you could be living in the energy or the experience of the void. It feels like you're in complete darkness, alone, in a place of solitude, or needing this kind of energy in your life. It's almost like you want to retreat and move to your own space and energy so you can regenerate yourself and actually work with whatever it is that has been weighing down on you. So I feel there's an activation happening here. You're meant to work with the darker energies in your life and actually channel them and transmute them into light. This is what I'm getting here with all of these cards here, everyone. So look at that. And because we got all of these cards, Starseed, Warrior, Underworld, I feel you're a warrior starseed that has worked through the darker energies, the underworld. Okay, and Lilith has been working with you and your energy, and I'm getting this life full of struggles and challenges, really hard experiences that you had to go through. And it's because there's something that you're meant to do here on Earth, and you going through those experiences were you actually being built and molded into this version of you that is meant to take on this energy. It's almost like you're about to go to war with the world here. Look at that. So you were chosen for something here, my friends. So we got the Two of Pentacles here. This is a balancing act. And it's not even just a balancing act. It feels like you're meant to balance these energy of darkness and light. Some of us in the world right now are experiencing more darker energies. These darker energies are coming in to build strength within us. It's almost like we're being put into a pressure cooker to see how much pressure we can take before, the pressure cooker starts to make noise. It kind of bursts. So this is the energy coming in, and what Spirit is wanting you to do here, what Lilith is asking you to do, is to be fearless in this energy of darkness. This fear, whatever this fear is, I feel there's a dark space that you're meant to balance out. It feels like the fear is a little bit more than the actual light. And this fear is meant to turn into your greatest strength. You're meant to overcome this fear. You're meant to stare it in the face and walk through it. Channel it into something that can be used for good, that can be used as light, right? So this is what I'm getting here with the Two of Pentacles. I also have the Four of Pentacles, holding on to something too tightly. Some of you are holding on to some sort of a belief, some sort of a pattern, some sort of a habit, something within you that you need to release and let go. And I feel you're only doing this because there's almost like familiarity or comfort in it, even though it's not good for you. The other thing I'm getting is stabilizing energies. Lilith is here to stabilize your energy or support you in stabilizing yourself and putting some roots in the ground and standing in your authenticity. Okay, so that's the Four of Pentacles. And we also have the Chariot card. You are meant to move forward. You're meant to actually progress and be the authority, be the leader in your life, right? You can direct yourself. You can direct your life in whatever way you want, right? So what I'm getting here are desires, dreams, the experiences that you've been wanting to have that you may have been shying away from, or maybe there's something in the way. You're meant to bust through these barriers, these things that you feel are in the way of you actually accomplishing these dreams, these goals, whatever experiences you're wanting to have. They're letting you know that you're going to claim victory if you step into your power. So that is the Chariot card. Now, the Chariot card is a major arcana card. So this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others are going to feel this subtly. All right. So what a powerful spread. There is so much that is happening in some of your lives, and you may be sensing Lilith's energy somewhere in your life. Maybe in your dreams, she's been calling to you, or you've been seeing something online where her name is coming up, or there's people talking to you about it. We also have Ostara. Right now, we are going through spring equinox. A lot of different things that are opening up these energies that are here to support you to really take on that power, to take on your own power and apply it in the world. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this message along to someone that might need to hear it. So I don't know if any of you know somebody by the name of Lilith. That's also coming through here. And the animals that are showing up for you here, they're going to be darker colored. It could be a panther. Again, it could be a black cat. Again, serpents that are darker colored. I'm getting bats coming through as well. Crows and ravens. So if you're seeing these animals, it means that Goddess Lilith is around you and there are messages coming through. And ultimately what she's asking you to do is take a look at the areas of your life right now that are feeling like they're unstable, out of balance, maybe not in the way that you would like to experience those areas of your life. And they want you to step into that area and actually create some balance and some harmony, because those of you that have an area of your life right now that feels unstable, that feels off balance, you're not sure exactly how it's going to pan out. It creates stress and worry within you. She is wanting you to release these energies. She doesn't want you to feel this anymore. And you're the only person that actually can create harmony and balance. So this could be in a relationship that you have. Maybe there's a relationship in your life somewhere where things are a little bit turbulent. Maybe you're not seeing eye to eye, or perhaps there's a lot of arguments. Maybe this has to do with work. Maybe work isn't exactly what you would like it to be. Maybe the experience has changed and it isn't working in your favor. This could do with your finances even. Different areas of your life. This could do with your health as well. So what Lilith is here to do is remind you that you are in control, that there's nobody driving the seat of your life unless you give that driver's seat away. And right now, if fear is sitting there in the driver's seat, it wants you to take the fear away, put it in the back seat and sit in your own, sit behind the wheel of your own life. She's here to give you strength. She's here for you to take bold action. And she's here to show you opportunities. This is the other thing coming up here. Our opportunities are going to show up for you randomly out of nowhere. And these opportunities are mixed in with the darker energies you may be experiencing in your life. So this could be a challenge. This could be an obstacle that you're facing. And all of a sudden something shows up, or you realize that, okay, I'm supposed to go through this challenge because it's actually strengthening me. And I'm evolving through this process. And I'm finding myself standing my ground, standing my truth, speaking my truth, and this is shifting my life to a completely different frequency where you are in control, where you are, it feels like you're calling the shots. It feels a little bit rebellious, this energy, right? It feels a bit rebellious. So you want to not be aggressive here. You want to take things a bit slowly and not rush. This is an energy that creates results. And I feel you are results oriented, or you're wanting some sort of a result or an outcome around something that might feel it's off balance in your life. Perhaps you're looking for answers, you're looking for guidance or clarity somewhere in your life. This is all coming in within the experience that you're currently experiencing. And Lilith is asking you to actually pay attention to your dreams. And she's saying that there may be tingling feelings that you might be feeling. It almost feels like someone blew in the back of your hair, like air, like someone kind of went behind your head, or you've been feeling a breeze. And something to do with your hair. I don't know why they're showing me your hair. I don't know if you've recently colored it. Perhaps you colored it black. But it has something to do with your hair. Maybe you work with hair. Yeah, that's coming through right now. Yo-yos also coming in, because this woman is going up and down here with a yo-yo, creating balance, rhythm, and flow here. So Lilith is calling you to create rhythm and balance and a flow in your life. If things feel off balance, I feel someone's walking on a tightrope, and maybe there is a wind blowing and it feels like you're going to trip and fall to the ground. But Lilith is letting you know that you've got this. Everything is in balance. And what they're showing me is a raven that is below you. So there's a little bit more grounded energy there for you to walk this tightrope. This is what she's showing me. And release and let go of what no longer serves you. There's something here, something specific. I feel you know what this is. She has shown you this in a dream. She has reflected this to you in your reality. Spirit is also working with Lilith here. We've got a light energy. Even things are coming in as dark. There's a very powerful light energy. This darkness is transmuting into light. It's really fascinating how this energy is working for you right now, but it's not coming in the way that you're going to expect it to. So expect the unexpected in your life right now with some of the situations that you are facing and going through. I'm also getting an energy of wealth here, stability, security. If this is what you are seeking and you're finding that you're going through hardships or troubling times, darker times with this wealth, with the security and stability, this is all going to get better. There's something that you're learning through the experience you're having. And the messages are there, the signs are there. So if you're caught up in the emotional experience, because I just wanted to mention this here, is we are meant to have an emotional experience here on earth. This is why we're here, but we're not meant to hold on to those emotions and dwell on them. So feel the emotions you're feeling, because this is why we're here, but don't hold on to them, move past them. Okay, don't allow yourself to get stuck in these energies. I feel someone is almost like stuck on a hamster wheel. It's like you're going, and you're not able to stop. And it's like holding on to something tightly. This is something that you're aware of yourself. And I feel you go in circles with this. It feels like you maybe let go of it and then you find yourself back on it. And it's something that happens unconsciously for you. It's not something that you're aware of. So I feel that Lilith is bringing to awareness something that you have to release and let go of, because you are going through a major transformation through these darker energies that you might be experiencing in your life that feel like they're not stable, they're not grounded, they're not secure. So you feel like your life isn't secure, your life isn't in the way that you would like it to be. And I'm seeing others that are in fear. I'm seeing others that are in fear of losing something, losing a loved one, losing your self-respect, losing your home, losing something. There's like this really wanting to hold on to something really tightly. Spirit and Lilith are asking you to loosen the grip here, my friends. You're not going to lose anything. Everything is happening in the way it's meant to happen. It's happening for your highest good. And what they need you to do is to keep yourself grounded in your own truth. Speak your truth. Experience your own truth. And perhaps your truth is fogged up right now. Maybe there's something there that is not clear. So I feel Spirit is asking you to clear the fogginess from the lens that you're looking at, because that lens is going to be very important, how you show up in the experience that you're having. It's really important to understand how you're showing up. Are you showing up in the energy of darkness, or are you showing up in the energy of light? And what Spirit is asking you to do is to create a balance here of light and dark energies. Okay, and you know what these are in your life. You know exactly what this message is. Lilith is letting you know what it is that you need to do. You know what it is that you need to let go of, because it's reminded to you over and over again. I'm feeling this is the cycle. There's something that you're kind of stuck in. It feels like a loop. I'm getting the movie Looper coming in right now with Bruce Willis. So I don't know, and I'm also getting Groundhog Day. That sometimes comes in. Groundhog Day, repeating the same thing. Maybe you're stuck in some sort of repetitive cycle in your life, and I feel you're meant to break free from it. You're meant to, and maybe you're rebelling against it without even knowing, right? There's something here that's tight. It's got a grip on you. And you're feeling this. It feels like this energy might be suffocating you. Perhaps you feel like you can't breathe. You need to escape. And what Spirit wants you to do is let it all go. Let it go. It's weight, it's stress, it's anxiety. Just drop it all down. And how do you drop it? Get outside in nature. Start grounding your energy, implementing grounding practices. You are meant to be free. This energy is freeing you. You are going through an ascension and elevated energy right now. And this darkness that you're experiencing, this void, is a space that you get to work to get to know yourself better. There's something deeper happening here on a soul level. It's going to feel for some of you like the dark night of the soul that you're moving through. For others, this is going to be the light, not the dark horse, but the light horse of the soul. I don't even know if that's a thing, but that's the words that are coming through my mouth right now. This is what Spirit is wanting me to communicate to you. This is what Lilith is wanting you to understand, that you are meant to break free and live the life you desire to experience, and there's nothing that can hold you back. There is no fear. There is nothing that can hold you back from you experiencing what it is that you desire to experience. And you may see a theme of this, people freeing themselves and living their life experience, their desired experience, through movies, through things that you're hearing on the internet, through things that you're reading in a book. Freedom, that is the word that keeps coming up here for some of you. And you're going to find that things are happening really quickly for you. You'll have to share with me in the comment section below if that's true for you. But I feel time is speeding up. Things are moving really quickly. And it feels like you also have to move quickly, but this is false. This is an illusion. They want you to slow down within the experience that feels sped up for you. Slow down within that experience. Bring yourself to that void and tune out the noise and the things that are happening for you quickly. And your mindset here is going to be very important. Work on stabilizing your mindset, looking through the lens of abundance, through the lens of love. Okay, this is where you also tap into your sexuality, your sensuality. Lilith is asking you to slow down and actually look at the beauty of the world that you live in. Look at the beauty of yourself. You're an absolutely beautiful soul. And everything you desire to experience in your life, you are deserving and worthy of it. So if that is what's been a blocker in your life, if that is something that has been kind of hindering you from actually experiencing your desired reality because you feel you're not deserving and worthy, today I am here, Lilith is here, Spirit is here to let you know that you, my friends, are definitely worthy and deserving of your desires. You are worthy and deserving of abundance and unconditional love. It is surrounding you already. We just have to release that weight that we're carrying that is blocking us from actually having that experience. What Spirit and Lilith are asking you to do here is to open up your mind and open up your heart, right? Open your mind and your heart, and they want you to disconnect from something. This feels like an energy that takes you on a roller coaster ride. It feels up and down. I feel this has to do with the digital world. And, you know, I feel that there's a lot that is happening, a lot that is going on in your mind. So perhaps you need a digital detox. And I'm seeing some of you traveling. I don't know if you're traveling, but I feel travel is going to be very important. Connecting with the energy of Mother Earth, connecting with the energy of air is what they're saying here, air. So maybe you are up in the air about something. Maybe you're actually up in the air in an airplane traveling. Travel is coming up. Water is coming up. Fire is coming up. Dragons are coming up. Starseed energy. Having vivid dreams and even having experiences, outer body experiences, where you are communicating to Lilith or another goddess. I was also seeing Medusa. I thought Lilith was actually Medusa when she was walking down to come to the office, or Kali, or even Hecate, right? So I'm going to pull a Spirit Warrior card for you today. I feel this is what Spirit and Lilith are wanting me to share with you, a message from this card deck. It's called the Alki Oracle. So we are getting for you today is Sauvage. I hope I'm saying that right. Sauvage. Okay, so she who is wild, untamed, wild, and mysterious. How perfect. This is, I feel this is the energy of Lilith. And some of you are going to feel this energy within yourself. And this is letting you know that you're working with the deity Lilith. And we got some purple birds here. Birds are definitely coming in for some of you. So Sauvage. Let's read you the interpretation. All right, Sauvage, she who is wild, casts a spell to change her into her most untamed self. She is caught up in the whirlwind, taking her into the wildness of her inner soul. Cords connect her to the pendulum, one of her tools for exploring her true nature. So some of you might use pendulums. That's coming in as a sign here. Her two crow companions flutter by her as they watch the mystery unfold. Sauvage turns from light to dark and then back again because she knows the power in being both and neither. Here is the primitive pattern of her authentic self. Her eyes are closed to better hear the voice of the universe calling her back to her indigenous roots. The only person who can stop Sauvage is herself. The message of this card is to examine what makes you feel tame and predictable. Now, commit to doing one unexpected act each day. Think of it as a random act of authenticity. Monitor the reactions of those in your circle. Some will be your corvid flight mates, while others may need to gently move further away from you. Only those who can support you in your arena or in your arcane fancies need to be maintained. Your best answer to the current situation is to let them know you are a magical, wild thing. Okay, you're meant to unleash your untamed spirit here. All right, so that is the message of Sauvage. And we're going to close off now with an angel number. So some of you are seeing this angel number. It's going to be a confirmation for you. And if you haven't seen this number, you're going to see this number, and I want you to remember the message of this card. So we're getting 9999, lessons learned. All right, so your message is take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back, and you made it. And the reward goes to you, my friends. So look at that. You are being rewarded. You are moving to the next level in your life, and you're meant to step into your untamed power and to unleash that in the world as a warrior, as a starseed, working with darker energies, transmuting them into light. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video today, you're also going to enjoy some of these videos I've posted here for you. So I do feel there are messages that Spirit is wanting to relay to you. And if you choose to, these definitely are going to have something that you're going to be able to carry forward with you. So enjoy.